imagine sushi
Wait, a
at
sushi taco
McDonald's.
low-key sound fire. Now Mia Kim.
That would be almost like a fish taco.
Back through Venice. Venice is like clear now. It's not even no too much gang activity in Venice. It's a dead town.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. So what we're gonna
It
do
sure
is we're
does
gonna
sound
just
like
take a
a nice
trip.
place to live.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take a trip through here, and we're just gonna go to the different areas that we see a lot of
Like
traffic
in
in.
Cali, this is like middle class. Like this is like
Or
not that
somebody ahead
bad.
of us.
Yeah,
Somebody.
we're just gonna go and we're gonna go around and show you guys the multiple different areas that we see a lot of traffic at. Okay,
Good traffic or bad traffic, sir?
bad traffic.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wheel.
Yeah, I'm thinking about downtown is a spot. Venice is good, downtown, Santa Monica. But a lot of spots around Hollywood right now is too hot. Even getting out of HP.
Yeah, very, very. Yeah,
Jimbo,
brother.
what?
Go ahead.
That's right, just hit me out. I don't even know why.
So you got some funky routes.
This the
bro.
docks back here.
Yeah.
We get into this last gang house. Nobody really be over at this one. But more and more we go up further to what? Compton? San Pedro?
Go.
Yeah.
Harbor. Like this back road is good all the way up to the next gang house for the most part.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Harbor. Harbor doesn't bother me that bad. It's more the other areas. Standard, we see a lot of traffic right here on this stretch of road, right here by Standard. This is heavily trafficked, especially during the.
For sure.
Chris, do you want me to body cam this too?
I'm body camming this, you don't have to. This is just,
Okay.
yeah, patrolling.
These roads tend to be a lot of VDMers on these roads right here. We'll experience that tons of times, just right on these big stretches right here, and right on this street as well, right here.
Yeah, this goes back up to HP, for sure.
Yeah. What?
I bought me an AK earlier as 11.
What the heck? My body cam is on.
But I was like, I might give it a little try sometimes.
Okay. So, this is a big one right here. Gang members will post up on this street, right on these underpasses.
Behind you. Go.
Just like that.
Yeah,
I want to show you guys the route around it. Hey, Gavin, this way. I'm gonna go this way.
yeah, this whole strip. And then we kind of ran into that with the HP unit. It's too many bodies in the one area. With y'all HP unit and then the APU unit and then us EMS, it's too much. So yeah.
It is a lot. So, we should avoid responding to calls at church, because that area it's a green zone, and it's a tricky green zone. You'll think it's not, and then we'll end up shooting into it, and then that's how we get tickets and get dismissed. So
Okay.
it's bad. So we're not going to go to church that often, because it's It's green ticket bait essentially. So this is the street that I'd like everyone to take if we're responding and the route takes us by that bridge that we just got shot at. This is the road I want us to take.
Okay. This one tricky too though, cause down by the left, if we don't make it down here, if we would just
Okay,
kept
sounds good,
straight
Jay.
by the bridge to the left, going to San Pedro and Compton, that it's a lot of gang activity just on that corner of HP, so it's kind of tricky too.
Sir, how can I help you?
Let's just keep pushing. What? Trey, what are we doing, buddy?
Take it easy, bro.
Dang.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, if we just go straight back, like hit this straight and then make a right. Now we get it. So if we going back down to the strip that we just came from, we gonna use this back road. But if we going down to what, like the back of Harbor, we can hit this back road too, and then go back around.
Yeah, so I was saying if we are if we're driving and we're passing this area here, we should knock it
man.
off.
Wait, what's going on with me and Khalifa today?
Alright.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
so yeah, so what happens is if we're getting shot at on that main strip, we just take that back road and we continue on. We always want to find a road around. If we see gang members, we just take that big. If there's no other direct route, like we just take a big swerve. So if there's gang members right on this street here, let's say I'm coming down this way, right? Gang members right here. I'm doing a big swerve around them.
Alright. Yeah, if you go back down and keep straight, this whole strip going down to back to HP is hectic. I'm not gonna lie. You got this new
Oh, it's
this new
awful.
diamond space right here. You got territory. Then you got all the gang houses going back to the Compton area across the bridge. It's hectic, bro. 9 times out of 10,
It gets
it's
very
nothing but
hectic.
VDMers, like how we just experienced, and shooters. They just stand and shoot or tase in the middle of the street up here. So
Constantly.
So I think we're gonna
Hey,
avoid this whole strip right here. Just avoid it, cause it's too much. And even this bridge right here
yeah,
to
I
the
agree.
right.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. Hey, Haley, let me call you back.
Actually,
Let me call you back. No,
both of
I'm
these
in the middle of
bridges.
a big thing. Hold on, let me call you back.
Yeah, both of those bridges back there going to Compton and the gang houses over
Okay.
there. Too much. I don't even know about going over there.
Now, what I will say is baseball field, right? This is fine. We can respond to calls here. I've never experienced an issue here. I know you have, Chris. The area I'm more worried about, is this right up here. Is this bridge up here?
Hell yeah.
Because I mean, shit. I've seen people go like even where that purple car is parked right now. I've seen people go there. I've seen tons of people. Even this guy right here, VDMing us and shit, because he's got nothing better to do.
It's too much that happens right on this strip too. So we're gonna have to go around as well to find another way through. Yeah, and then we got the casino right here now. So this be crazy right here now, man.
Yeah, so that's my other point. Now that casino is a huge hotspot, we got to be very selective about casino. And I think we're just gonna do no casino on Tuesdays during liquidation because that's just it's gonna be so bad. No one's coming out of that alive.
Gosh, yeah, so many hot spots, but like I said, we just gotta play it by ear, play it by sight, play it by ear. What's this? Just going back to downtown PD.
Yep. So
Yeah, straight ahead. That's a little strip where gang members be hanging out on the left and right side right here.
I'd like to avoid City Hall as much as possible, like right here. You'll see these guys. They'll tase us out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot him, guys. Shoot him.
That type of behavior.
Yeah.
That's what we expect. So, yeah, I'd like to avoid City Hall for the most part. Gun store, it's part of the glitch where you spawn in. So, yeah. It's part of the glitch.
It's a lot of officer down calls at gun store though, I'm not gonna lie.
That's because we get called there on the daily, like 5 times a day, and we always get killed there.
This area is not that bad. I mean, I've had some encounters on that area that would just pass, but not too many bad occasions that I couldn't even escape or not handle myself. So I think that area is pretty good.
For EMS, yes. For PD, it depends on the people. Yeah. I've had some run-ins, but for the most part, it's pretty chill.
Alright.
What else do we want to show them, Gavin? Any other places you're thinking of?
I mean, you've hit it so far.
Lastly, I think we're just going to take a ride through Compton, and I'm just going to go through there and avoid the gang houses and show the areas where I definitely don't want to be.
Alright.
And while we're at it, we can also show the pace that we're going for. So I wish I had the Bearcat for this, but I'll time it eventually. The acceleration rate on this Charger is fantastic, right? Like if I hit the gas right now, I'm going 0 to 80 in 3 seconds, 4 seconds, right? 100 miles an hour plus and more, right? With the Bearcat, I can't even get up to 60 within 10 seconds. So the level of drivability is very poor.
Gotcha. So shall we use... Alright. I'm trying to think in terms of... Because the truck is still faster. I might pull out the X4s and try to use them. Chris, something happened in my house. Hold on, I gotta leave. Okay. Go ahead, Jimbo. That was Jimbo, right? Yeah, go ahead, Jimbo. You're good.
He bounced. So yeah, you said you wanted, what is that, the Takata Guardian or the ambulance?
The Guardian. Those are a little slower and they have slower acceleration. They have really good steering though. The truck has power, which gives, like, the torque gives it a little faster acceleration, but it's not really super fast. It has good steering though. And then that box truck has bad steering, but it's super fast. I don't know why. So I think we're gonna try the VX4s, and we're gonna see how that works next time instead of the trucks.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I think the ambulance would be a nice addition, and the reason is because it's high profile with the Bearcats, and I think it's good, number one, for just optics, for visibility, but I also like that it only carries 2 medics. So if we're running a smaller tight group, or if we want to have a longer convoy, we can always opt for a few ambulances with 2 medics in it each. You know what I mean? Like, it also looks good.
Got you. Okay. Now we could definitely do that too. So 2 box trucks. All right.
So whatever you guys pick, whatever you think is the best option for that day, we're really hitting that apart, regardless of vehicle. It's more just getting that pacing down and sticking together.
Hell yeah.
So let's see right now. Hey, Gavin, you want to do a little formation real quick through Compton? All right, we'll go up to max speed 80. And you can hear the shots ring out everywhere.
Not for real.
Yeah, that gang house, gun store, grocery store area. Area. I don't go there at all, ever. That is a guaranteed death. That is like probably the biggest no-go zone in the entire game.
Got you. Bruh, stick the landing.
Right. I just felt like doing some crazy shit right there.
And that was crazy.
That was probably the most airtime I've ever gotten.
And
So this is what I'm thinking. So I feel like whoever has the emergency mode on, the person in the passenger seat needs to be able to look behind to make sure the Bearcat's, still following us. Because I feel like that's what we lack
Yeah.
whenever
100%.
he wasn't like this. It's like, because we get too far ahead.
Yeah, so whoever's leading the convoy, right? If it's going to be PD, if we're doing a patrol and we're just responding to officer down calls, right? Like I could turn my radio on and we could do that right now. But if we're going to be doing that, that's one thing, right? If we're doing a SWAT raid, right? Let's say we're doing a SWAT raid. You guys will probably already be there, but sometimes they're kind of impromptu. So they'll just come out of nowhere and we might already be on patrol, right? So when we get those officer down calls, the fastest thing is just getting there. So whoever's leading the convoy at that point, whether it's a Bearcat, EMS, whoever, they just got to follow that pacing, right? So obviously the Bearcat drives like shit, but it's the whole reason this got approved. So as soon as we see those shots ring out, medics just gotta hop in. Those mins, they like it because otherwise they just see a bunch of medics trying to fight back and it just doesn't look good. So yeah, that's the main thing, is protect yourselves in game for the most part, and we'll protect you guys and make it work.
10-4, 10-4.
So generally speaking, how many medics, like if this was like in action, if it wasn't training, how many medics would there be?
Yesterday, we've done 4 to 4, so generally it's gonna be two to 8 people, honestly. But smaller convoys, of course, gonna be 2 to 4 people.
Okay, and then when we're like ahead of the convoy or whatever, whenever it's us that's doing our calls, do we need to be using our macros?
Yeah, you can still use your macros. I mean, it lets the other EMS know in terms of the floppy chat. But other than that, you just gotta keep, like you said. Generally, when I'm driving, I'm able to turn and press my macros and do everything. A lot of people aren't as advanced, so like you said, you would need that passenger or whoever else is in the car to be looking back behind you to see, if the Bearcat, how far it is behind you, or if everybody else is keeping up. So that's the only thing, like you said.
Yeah, this is the first time I've done this. So earlier, that was on me because I was just going straight where the GPS was taking me. So I was going through by the hospital and everywhere else.
Hey, oh no, you're good, bro. I mean, like I said, we literally just started this. At this point, this was the second to third training, So we literally just started this, and we all are learning. I done put in different groups on this. This is the third different group that I done put on this. Some of the same faces, but all together, the groups being together is totally different groups. I have not done the same group once. So I don't expect you guys to, just have it down packed at this point. I do expect you guys to start keep learning and focusing on what we need to implement and understanding how to go about it. That's the main thing. But other than that, it's not just going to be 100% right now. I mean, we're still learning as a whole, even with PD. So it's things that we all got to get down packed as a team so that we stay together, not just EMS. So it's not just that, okay?
Yeah, it's starting to make more sense now, though, to be honest. Like, I understand what we're doing.
For sure. It's just a
And I
bit.
want to say,
Sorry, go ahead.
I think the sweet number is 6. I think 6 is a good number because it's one full car plus one ambulance, so we can get 4 vehicles. I think it just looks nice, and I think it's highly effective.
Yeah, I like that how we had it yesterday, even though I wasn't able to come at that time. We have 4 in the truck and then a box at truck ambulance. So I like the way that looked aesthetically as well. The only thing is, if it's only one Bearcat, the 2 people who are in the box ambulance are going to have to take cover behind the behind the Bearcat rather than just getting in, because only 4 people could get in the Bearcat. But other than that, I like how that moves too. But yeah, Hunter, yeah, the goal is a win-win for everybody, buddy. I mean, we help them, they help us. At the end of the day, we can't do our job a lot of times, and we're not able to because we keep getting shot up,
Bro, she's
and they don't want us to do our job. All right, and then they're falling, trying to assist with so many crimes. A lot of times we can't even get to the scenes. I don't even know how many officers or PD I have picked up, honestly, because I mean, most of the times it's just at that gun shop. Other than that, I might catch one sporadically in different places, but when I'm in the field, I don't see too many officer down. So the goal is to help get them back on the streets and keep them on the streets by picking them up during the officer down calls as well. So it's a win-win. And then we build unity in keeping Glendale safe and helping our citizens while fighting crime. So that's the objective, honestly. I mean, we're definitely going to do that. We've been doing that. It's just about making it where we all do it together. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
100%. All right.
And I also feel like this might sound stupid, I don't know, but I feel like I don't understand why whenever we get somewhere to do CPR, while all the EMS are getting out at once. Like, is that normal, or
No.
should like staying in the vehicles?
Then that's why I said too. The only thing is I get out to secure, so I feel like it should just be a vet that gets out and whoever's about to do the CPR, and then maybe one person from the other truck just to make sure. I would say probably a driver from the other truck just to make sure if you guys do get tased in the other truck, that the driver is able to hop back into the driver's seat. But I don't think everybody needs to. Other than that, the driver in the second truck can pull to a safe location, I feel as though. And whoever's doing the
I agree.
CPR, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because
Because, like I said, I feel like we're all getting out, and then we're all scrambling to get back in the vehicle, and then by that time, like, everyone's gone, and so then we have to go back to HP or
for cheating.
reunite or whatever.
So I might put her on.
I agree. Let me know what you think
So-
about
I'll
that,
be
Latrell. Let me know what you think about that.
So the goal is
I'll be the only
for,
person in the faction with that black girl.
for the intensive purposes of saving, you guys' and your safety. We want to have, if we're rolling with 6 medics, we're going to take 2 Bearcats, or 1 Bearcat, 1 Charger. That way we can have enough people to fit all the medics into a vehicle. I think I like the idea of having only like 1 or 2 medics hop out at a time, because it is logistically sound. That way, not everyone is hopping out, and then we all have to hop back in and wait for everyone. So I think that's valuable, and I do think if we have a specific driver, right? So if let's say Chris is driving, right, and he's leading the convoy, Chris will stay in the car and wait for the rest of the medics to hop back in with him. That way we can just make a really quick egress. We want to be quick with it. We want to make sure that we're in and we're out. We're not sticking around to get tased. We're not getting shot. None of that. Once it's code 4, once the scene is like quiet for 5 seconds, that's when we're out. And I'm going to have a custom code 4 macro that I'll put in, and it'll basically say armored patrol code 4, roll out. So that's the idea behind it. So if only 1 medic is needed for the situation, if only 2 medics are needed for the situation, let's just keep it at the appropriate response. If we see 6 bodies on the floor, then obviously more than 1 can hop out. But if there's only 1 person, not the entire truck doesn't need to hop out. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I agree. Hold on, slow down real
Yeah,
quick.
I agree.
Slow down real quick. Let me talk. Hey, turn your walkies on. Turn your walkies on. EMS. You're good now. Walkies on.
Over.
Walkies on.
10-4.
Okay, so we just came up with
Over.
something as well, and that was a good idea about Hunter. Hunter was asking a good question, and then we just came up with like an idea where I don't think everybody needs to hop out of the truck when we come to these pretty much every stop. You know what I mean? Pretty much assess it, and I think we're gonna use our walkies beforehand. So I'm gonna need everybody's walkies on, and basically before we get to the stop, I'll let you know where it is or where we proceed. And then when we're pulling up, we're going to try to assess the scene. We're going to do a roll call in terms of who is getting out and who's staying in the car. And that's as fast I think we can do it. Other than that, I think that's the best way to go about it. What you think, Hunter? I think if we implement
I agree.
the walkie, right?
I said
Yeah,
that
I
a long
agree.
time ago. Why is 4 people getting out for 1 body? I said that a long time ago.
Hell
And I
yeah.
also think, I mean, like if there is like violence or shooting, then that's when, of course, we all get out, get to the Bearcat.
Hell yeah. I like that. So
Yeah,
we're going to
I
just
just feel like
implement the walkies like that.
I just feel like the scene needs to be more organized because I feel like whenever we get to the scene and get one up, then we all try to get back on the road and everyone's lost and we have to regroup. So I just feel like it's not productive.
Yeah. So I feel like 1 person, whoever, 2 people together. So if it's the box ambulance, those 2 people who are driving can get 1 person out, and then the other person can help secure the person getting the CPR. All right. Of course, if it's 2 people, it could be 2 people out and 1 person securing. All right. Other than that, the other people who are in the truck, only 1 person probably needs to get out, and I would recommend probably the driver, just in case the 3 of you guys who are sitting passenger get tased out. It won't be the driver as well, so 1 of you guys can still hop back in the car, or will be out of the car to at least try to defend and use your taser, or get PD. Well, PD would be right there, but still get to the Bearcat and get cover or alert PD as well. So I'm thinking at least max 3, to depend on the situation. If it's 1 or 2 bodies, 3 people max, honestly, out the car. We don't need more than 3 people. And then if it's more than that, we can definitely assess. All right, but we can play it based off of the numbers. That's another thing that is fucking us up. We don't need, like you said, Hunter and Adele. We don't need everybody hopping out of the car at once. Plus PD, it gives more people to get shot up and less people to help assist. You know what I mean? Because if PD goes down, then we can't do anything. And then if we go down and PD go down, we can't pick PD up and we can't pick nobody up and do our job. So it's a lose-lose. That's the strategic plan, I feel as though. So that was a good idea.
That's what I said before we ever even started doing this with PD. And I would go out with people, 3 and 4 people to do CPRs. I'm like, why is everybody getting out?
Hell yeah. So I'm going to put that as well. I'm going to add that to the list of things that Latrell sent in terms of the zones. I'm going to do some writing up. I'm going to put all it together. I'm going to send it to you guys, okay?
I just feel
Yeah.
like the biggest thing is we need to be organized.
Yep, and I think we've got a really nice plan so far laid out about zones we're not going to, speed limits, flows, who's getting out, who's not. Dedicated drivers is also going to be an important thing.
Dr. Rich, do you copy?
I don't want like it's not that I don't trust cranberries, but I'm just saying like I don't want like a cranberry who's only been playing the game for a month to be driving the entire convoy. You know what I mean? I want people that really know the map and really know where they're going to be behind the wheel.
Nah, 10-4, I heard you. I'm just putting this in my notes. I'm writing this down. So you're all good. I'm just doing a little bit of note taking, writing this down, making sure we got all this so I can relay this to other field unit members. And like I said, don't worry. We have 16 members now, but trust me, I might start lowering them down to just a smaller team until I figure out who I really want to designate stuff to. Right now I open it up to everybody I feel as though was fully capable and vets, but you know, I think I may lower it down depending on how they act and how they move. So yeah, it's all good. Trust me, I'm learning a lot as we go. So we're gonna start implementing a lot of this stuff. I'm honestly ready to kind of go back on one more trial run or two more trial runs, just to see how it goes again, and you know, we can go from there. I'm the type, more practice, more better, and then I'm a visual learner. So the more I see it, the easier it gets for me. So I'm hands on and I'm visual, but you also gotta learn how other people learn as well. So that's my biggest thing. The puzzle pieces are getting put together though, honestly.
Yo, somebody.
For sure. So you know what? Let's run it back. I'm gonna go gather my team. I've got Gavin, I've got T. That'll give us 3. See if we can get a few more people on. And I'm gonna run it back. We can meet you all at HP Garage. We're gonna drop you off there, and then we'll head back to PD and organize from our respective starting points.
All right, sounds good. 10-4.